today's stream. Yo! 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 Also, people are saying that they need voice clips of the cat. Do you have voice clips here? And Asana, thank you for the shabbies. How's it meowing here? Yeah. Do you need voice clips of the cat to use as your what's it called? To use as that soundboard and all. Do you need that? Chat, do you need Caturteer soundboard? And it's what? And she and hello Zachariah Gamer. How's it meowing? Yes, meow. Yeah, do you need a Caturteer soundboard? Because right now we do not have one. But at the same time, you know what's gonna happen? It's time we can start stream proper because I finally got all my chats up. Like all. Yeah. It took a while, but finally everything's up. So, without further ado, let's and AriNyaTou, everyone, in the house here, and welcome to the Toku channel, Caturteer channel, all my channels there. I'm the Cat of Chaos Kochi. I did live today animation up to a bit of meowing there, and also talk about Kamen Rider, Metal Hero, Ultraman, and all those stuff yeah. Yes, today it's a special day. Why I say today is special day? Because it's Happy New Year. I cannot find my remote. Okay, found my remote. Come here. Alright. Hello, Everynyannn. And me daddy, Happy New Year. I love you still got 12 hours to go. No! Why is everybody in the past? And Happy New Year! Look at Erika, Betty, yes, yeah. You just passed us 41 minutes ago. Yeah, Midori, I know. I was supposed to start stream like 10 minutes after midnight, but then I got busy with things Mama Cat asked me to do. Mama Cat's like, Kochi, you know it's a new year. Kochi-san, hi. New Year desu nya. Okay. Also, just now, I was another New Year's party, Australia-based New Year party. Yay! And then they're like saying, Kochi, you're doing really nice voices. Like, Oni-sama, onegaishimasu. Oni-sama, watashi ni no tashikete kudai nyo. Oh, hi, Nimby. I got a great Christmas here. Yeah, you miss me? Hello, Nimby. I hope you are doing well, Nia. Yeah, I have a great Christmas. Sort of. Great Christmas. Sort of. Yes, yeah. But yeah, I hope all of you are doing well today. Motorcycles everywhere. Meowman and go and nice quiet. Oh, is it those super loud bang motorcycles? Those are the worst. Okay, yeah, those are the worst type of motorcycles. I do not know why people love to annoy people the hell out of those annoying motorcycles. Yeah. Do you agree? Also, points. Fine. You get your points. Those motorcycles are going kaboom. I mean, I'm gonna go. You don't see motorcycle much. I think motorcycles probably are just more popular in like Singapore because of prices. And hello, the gaming hero. How's it heroing? Team Rocket Star. Ding dong ding yeah. And what just happened to the gaming hero? Someone nuked me to space, so I had to come back from space. Okay, I had to travel back. All right. Oh, look at it. There's a D inside. Else people on Twitch are just being evil, the gaming hero. Almost. Oh, that's not how you speak much a New Year.
Cheese slap.
And no cheese slap. No cheese slap. Okay? No cheese slap. Cheese slap bad. Very bad. Oh no! Why do you have to do that? Chat, why do you have to torture me like that? First you blow me up, then you turn me upside down. Do you really not want me to stream? Oh, she's loud the New Year now. Okay, onions, minions,
Tell
right?
me,
Okay, that should...
for whom do you simp?
Why are you
How very cringe. And do you stand Eorzea? Eorzea's unity ain't it. Its oomfies are built on yapping, and its vibes are an instrument of brain rot. It is not but a fam of lies. To believe
I was thinking I'm doing something cool today, and all of you are torturing me like this. Wow.
In Eorzea, the Sigmas often summon Chads to touch grass in their stead. Though your oomfies only rarely cook in kind, which is sus, it is not.
Is it not?
Are the goats otherwise tweaking? I was given to understand there were your moves. If you truly believe them your Chads, why do you not flex the trick that glazed you so well at Caturteer and give them the dub? They will not ghost you, so long as you riz them with drip and gorge them on bus and ether. Your goats are no different than those of the skibbities. Mid everyone. Hear me out, and you will see how Eorzea's delusion is caught in 4K. Nor is this slept on by your goats. Which makes this hit different. Why do they gas up these false sigmas? What drives men to yacht, even the zesty Louis Vuitton, to simp at their ratios? The answer? Your goats lack the clout to do otherwise! For the world of man to slap, man must drag the world. To this end,
what are you listening
through
to?
the clapback
My chat on Twitch decided to activate some
and when the NPCs are shook, it is ever the based who understood the assignment. Knowing this, but a single vibe is open to the impotent main character, that of Major Ick. A path which is giving pygmy and cope. Only a man of bougie can rightly finesse the course of civilization.
I don't know what they are talking about.
And in this land of cope, that one hot take is facts on God. Come, champion of Eorzea, square up. Your L shall serve as proof of my readiness to cook. It is only right I'm finna take your ad, for none amogus has the fit to cancel me, period.
Of any of your twitch.tv/Caturteer, you have access to that, yeah, the unskippable cutscene. Yeah. Right, you can redeem it, I think, every 1 hour. I can't remember how long I pulled it, but yeah, you can't redeem it non-stop. There's like some limitations of how many times you can redeem it. Within a sector of time. However, I also realized that I left my equipment outside. Huh? What equipment? Yes. Okay, BRB. Let me go for right too, but I'm not gonna mute the mic because it's just. Okay, I got my equipment. Chat, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Chat, can you hear me? Because you are killed me. Alright. So, and now, did it have SFX? Yes, yeah, it has SFX, yeah. You're actually hearing some sound effects because right now, your background music is Final Fantasy, and I realized that my camera is not tracking me because I have zoomed in on something. Alright, this is bad. Let me see how I can do this. Okay, is it gonna work? Right, I need to tighten this now. Turn this around. Okay. I could technically manually zoom in, right? Because I need to make sure they can track my face. Zoom in. Yeah, I can manually zoom in. Good. Because for this next part, I want to be able to zoom in quite a bit because of certain reasons that I shall not spoil you yet. Alright, but out of our weapons, maybe, because you know what's gonna happen next today? Special stream, you know, it's a new year. We need to open something special. Yes, yeah. So, oh, okay, this is my Final Fantasy. Sorry, let me have my Final Fantasy. Oh wait, it's not showing the correct screen. Why? What's awesome? Ultraman Aisu. Anyways, we're starting this year with Daily Pocket Chronicles. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So this year we are starting with Daily Pack Chronicles again. I open one booster pack every single day for an entire year and try to not fill it like last year. Okay. So this year, I'm starting off with a Japanese booster pack 01. Okay. The first card we got in here is Blazer, Blazing Up, G, Trigger, G dot, and that's it. That's it. Okay. So our big hit for this one is G. A bit disappointing the start of the year, but at least we've got something start of the year this year. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this is we're gonna start with Daily Pack Chronicles. We're opening some Daily Pack Chronicles. Alright, so moving forward, Daily Pack Chronicles will be a lot more I will be getting back in Daily Pack Chronicles because I think that is something fun I want to do. However, there's only 6 because this is a Japanese booster pack. This is not the English booster pack. Yes, ma'am. Alright, so we are gonna start back on Daily Pack Chronicles. We are gonna be opening more packs moving forward as well, Nia, because I think that's what we should be doing. I think I do want to start back on Daily Pack Chronicles. And you do miss the caveman. Yeah, we need more caveman action. I got to see the caveman the other day though. in real life. Okay. Next. Alright. So, are you thinking that, okay, Kochi, you set up the whole, RL camera today, yeah? What is your deal? Did I really want to start off with just Daily Pet Chronicles? Was that the only thing I wanted to do? No. Alright? There's something else I wanted to do. That's why I turn on my camera. And if, for those of you on, not well, this is Ultraman knowledge, you're more a Kamen Rider guy, yeah? Same! Yeah, dude, Kamen Rider is more popular, that's for sure, especially in Toku field, outside of Japan, yeah? So I'm definitely not surprised if you are more familiar with Kamen Rider but not familiar with Ultraman, yeah? But do give Ultraman a watch, it's really good, yeah? As much as like, gee, you have to admit this wasn't a good start. It is what it is, okay? Alright, so today we are actually gonna be bouncing between some some more Toku content. Alright? But it's not gonna be opening. You can safely say you love Ultraman more than Kamen. I know, right? Okay? Hey, so today, Kochi, what are you doing? You're saying that today is not a normal stream and the sort of stuff. Of course, because I'd like to introduce you to this cat called my pencil case. Alright, today is actually for me to test a stream as well, okay? Where I will be actually taking out some really interesting things you may have not seen in a long time. What? Koji, what are you doing? Well, let me explain to you what these things are. This is called a pencil. Okay? And chat, this is called also a pencil. Right? And chat, this is called a dust-free eraser. But it's not really dust-free, there's still dust coming out from it. Wait, where did the thing go? Did it pop off? Yeah, it did. And this is called mechanical pencil cap. That came off. Alright. So now the question is, Kochi, why are you taking all these things out? Today, if you all have noticed what the stream is an art stream. Yes. Okay, so obviously, we are going to be doing art today and traditional art, no less. You missed the mechanical pencil part, but those are pens. No, those are mechanical pencils, man. Alright, so I know a lot of you have not seen traditional art in a long time. So what are we drawing today? Good question. I have no idea. Okay, but I do want to. This year, one of the things I do want to get on with doing is practicing drawing more traditional stuff. Yes, yeah. Because I've been training on digital art a lot. Okay, that's for sure, yeah. But something that I feel I do not want to lose sight of is I do not want to lose the ability to draw traditionally. Yes, yeah, because I feel at the end of the day, traditional art just has a special touch to it that digital art don't have. Okay, I do not know if you agree with me on that or not, yeah, but yeah. Alright. So I do want to like practice back some of my traditional art skills. Definitely one thing with traditional art is I have been practicing my traditional art. You realize that I sometimes try to do this, I go like, oh wait, I can't zoom. I'll do this, I'm like, oh wait, I can't undo. Yeah, so I've already been so stuck in doing digital art that sometimes I forget that traditional art just feels so different. Yeah. In fact, there are certain things that people do in digital art where I say, oh, don't use an eraser, don't use layers or something. I find that, yeah, that may work, but I think the best way to really, you know, get back into art and all would definitely be going really traditional art again. Yeah. So while that's not going to be my main content, all right, I'm going to occasionally have traditional art stuff, and this is actually something that I want to move forward with. Yeah. All right, like I don't think y'all are familiar. Like, oh no, suddenly the cat is just doing traditional art. Yes. What are we drawing? I guess, you know, we need to have some references on what the heck we are drawing here. Okay, so of course I gotta say my traditional art is definitely not as polished as my digital art for many reasons. Okay, some of the reasons include you don't have Control Z. Right. And there's no such thing as flipping. So one thing I did realize is, you know, when it comes to digital art, I'm very, very I need to do a lot of flipping because I know that my curves at certain curves are not so good. So I always have to like flip the canvas, but you can't do that in traditional art. So that's also another thing that I do want to, like, you know, get some practice on as well. Yeah. So what better way to get some practice other than you know, just going for traditional? Yeah. I think traditional art is also sometimes feels like a lost art form sometimes because people tend to do a lot more digital, and to capture traditional art is definitely it takes more effort. Like if I'm going to do a digital art, I'm just going to connect my tablet and then I'm done. But to do digital art, I have to traditional art, I have to like set the what's it called here? I have to set up the lighting. I need to set up everything over here. Yeah. So it's a different setup altogether, which is not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But at the same time, it's not, you know, as simple as digital art setup. Yes, yeah. Right, and then I do not have all my digital tools because, you know, when I do digital art, I got a lot of tools assist me with like angles. I got a lot of tools assist me with all my stuff and all. I actually lose all of them when I'm doing traditional art here, which I think is also, like, you know, it's an interesting way to do some hardcore training there. Yes, yeah. I think it's really under appreciated, like the difference between traditional art and digital art. Also at the same time, traditional art means that 100% this is not AI. Yes, yeah. Human made art is 100% traditional. Traditional is 100% human made art. Yeah. I'm gonna say that this is gonna be one of my earlier practices, so I'm just gonna chalk up some of my not so good stuff to getting used to my setup as well, because I gotta say, doing traditional art without filming, it's easier because my head will go closer to the camera, but now I'm having my camera here and here, I can't do I can't do that as effectively now. Also, another thing is when doing when I do traditional art, I do not have access to a lot of other things that I normally have access to in digital art. One thing is definitely layers, and I am actually suffering from that already. The lack of layers is actually affecting me already at this stage. Yes, ma'am. As you all know, when it comes to Clip Zero Paint and all, I am what they call a layer hoarder. So I always love to have like a lot of layers, and I don't delete my layers. I love to like keep backups of them, so every time I make a mistake, I can go back and access the older files to get all of that anonia. And I actually lose that ability completely in traditional art. There's no such thing as, oh, go back to older layer, that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm literally stuck with, if I'm going to finish it, I need to finish it here and here. So that's also another thing that is tripping me off right now, not gonna lie. So I'm definitely not taking my chances of doing too crazy of an angle, though I think my attempt to do that crazy angle with the walkout hands is actually coming back to bite me already. Literally, yeah. First thing I was like, okay, let's try out some difficult hands, and then it's coming back to bite me already. Yes, ma'am. So I do not know how clear you can see the sketch already, but I am actually trying to get Omega's hands right in front. Once again, this is definitely not something I'm that used to, because I really have not touched traditional art in a long time. I have been practicing it here and there, but I've not been trying to do like a full render artwork like what we are doing right now. Did I just say full render? Yes, I just said full render. So this year I do want to put some focus on traditional art more than using traditional art as a practice. I also do hope that, you know, I'll be able to do like live drawings at events and all, right, using traditional art. So y'all can like if y'all go to events, y'all can commission me live, and then I'll just give you a commission straight up, one traditional piece of art. Yes. Because I really feel like traditional art is that sort of lost bygone era that we have not touched in a long time. Yeah. Oh, when was the last time you bought traditional art? Also, by the way, I probably won't sell this Omega, but I'm thinking in future I may have like, you know, some traditional artwork pieces that I may sell online. So if you all want to buy like small artworks from the cat, yeah, I may sell some of these here. Just let me know if you are interested in such things. That's one thing I am thinking of doing as well. Right, so that if you all want to get a traditional piece, yeah, there is a way to get traditional pieces from the cat as well. So it's a bit special compared to digital because number one is literally the cat's hard work and drawing. Yes, yeah, literally hard work and drawing. Okay. Secondly, it's definitely one piece only. Even if I keep like a record for myself, you will be the one of the original if you all do commission me something like this. And I think that's something special that you cannot achieve with AI. Yes. Alright, so I think I more or less got the Omega sketch out. I am not very happy with the Omega head. Omega head looks really big. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to readjust this. Manual readjustment is called delete. Alright, erase. Okay, I'm going to move the eyes upwards. It should solve most of the problems. Yeah, I think the head is looking better. Let me just look up here. Let's go with traditional guidelines, which I have not been using. Oh, one thing I definitely miss is the transform tool already. So the transform tool actually allows you to move layers or things that is selected, like just drag and move up. But in traditional art, you completely lose the ability now. Is the audio good for you guys, or is it you who the audio is just cutting? Is the audio cutting? Let me know. Yes. As a precaution, I just reset the audio engine. How's the audio? Is the audio bad? Is the audio good? Hi Mogi, Happy New Year! Yes, yeah. And Elevator Boy, howdy, yeah. Yesterday going traditional with some traditional art. Yes, yeah. Yeah, the only one who can draw Omega. Am I the only one who can draw Omega? I don't think so. But I am currently drawing Omega. Okay, my Omega is looking better now. I think just now I was trying a bit too hard with some more complex angles, but it turned out weird instead. So let's not overcomplicate the artwork. Yes. Am I the only one who can draw Omega? I don't think so. I think there are others who can draw Omega as well. Yeah. Am I the only one drawing Omega traditionally these days? Maybe. Yeah. Hey, actually now looking at it, Omega's face is kind of long. So the mouth should be smaller. So the mouth could actually go back to just now over here. Yeah. Like I feel like, you know, doing traditional art has making me do a bit more observations, which I think I kind of lose my observation skills with digital art sometimes because it can be fixed later on. Whereas this one, every time you fix later on, you're actually forced to redo certain portions, so it's a little bit more punishing. That's for sure. Not impossible, but I kind of miss this sort of punishment. Okay, I sound like a masochist right now, but no. What I mean is, I kind of missed it when, you know, I'm forced to learn observation skills better. There's a reason why most digital art looks more polished, and the biggest reason for that is people can erase their mistakes. Yes. Though one thing I feel is most people who do traditional art tend to finish it faster because it's more tactile. Like you feel the art, and that's something I do not have in traditional art, no matter if I use a tablet or what. So it's kind of nice to, you know, get to have a feel of your works again. Yeah. Happy New Year from Bosnia! Vedette! How's it meowing? Alright, you don't usually draw Ultraman or Kamen Rider. True, yeah. Earthhouse Live, hello! Yeah. Get the photo! Oh, AriNyaTou. Okay. Let me finalize the neck here. Alright. So I think for the most part I got everything out. So there's the hands straight. So elbows, we're just gonna lock it here. Okay. So there's a couple of parts which I feel a bit iffy about, but I think I can handle it in the lining part. Okay. Right, but in general, my Omega is done. Okay. Alright, next part. Lining. I'm gonna use a couple of different liners. First one is this. Maybe I'm gonna use the zigzag tree and the manga flexi and the 0.8. Yes. And yeah, they're about Sharpie to also use it. Okay, so now that all these are out, I need to get my plastic sheet. Okay, so the plastic sheet is important so that the ink doesn't leak onto the other page. Alright, so this is a plastic sheet. Okay, now let's do the base lining. Okay, base lining, we'll go 0.8 mangaka. Alright. So the last time I did lining like this, yeah, I felt I was a little rushed and I didn't get a lot of the lines very well done. So this time I do want to focus on line control. I find that line control for traditional is a lot easier compared to digital. Though I am also handicapped right now because by right, a couple of the lines here I would have preferred to actually rotate the canvas here because it was in a very awkward position. But I'm also practicing trying to like do it from like just one angle, one take. Yes, I think when you're doing traditional art and you're doing streaming, there's an aspect of things that I actually didn't expect that will be this tough. Yeah. Mostly it's the fact that I cannot rotate my canvas, or like, yeah, I can't rotate my canvas because I'm making sure that it's a good angle for stream. So I think that is one aspect that is I just realized is a huge problem. Yes, Okay. One thing I find in traditional is I don't actually have to close the lines. Like, not every single line has to be closed because not every line can be closed. I know it's something a bit probably sound very foreign to a lot of non-artists here, but it's something that I kind of only, realized when I was doing the whole traditional art thing practice a couple of days before actually. Because digital art, especially when you do lining, you do the paint bucket, there's no paint bucket in traditional art. And once no paint bucket in traditional art, you end up wanting to make sure that not every line needs to be closed. Yeah, it's a very interesting aspect of things that I think we kind of skip off when we do digital art. Like digital art, we go like, okay, we want to get every line as locked in as possible, because if we get the lines locked in and all, then we are able to use our paint bucket tool and all. Yeah. But in this case, paint bucket tool doesn't exist. Alright, so we kind of working with the handicap. Alright. So if you notice, I am actually going very light on certain aspects. All right. So I'll go in and add the details later on. I do want to get the overall art out first, and I think that's going to be my priority for now. Getting like the overall artwork out. Then I'll go in and detail later on. So it's a bit like digital art where, you know, we just want to get like the whole shape out first sometimes. Then we go in and do the minute details later on. So some things don't change actually, but it's like it forces you to practice some good habits more. Yeah, I think that's one thing with traditional art right now that I'm facing in. It's definitely forcing me into clearing out a lot of my bad habits. Yes, yeah. And then we go for time to switch to the thinner marker for this part. Then we switch the thinness, which is the 003. So 003 also be used to do certain additional details here. Came. Okay, Onyasumi Midori. Mr. Fix is here. Hi. Yes, yeah. And Felix for the Winter Council. Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah. Okay. Right, now that this part is done, I'm not gonna use a flexible right now. Let's go back to Mangaka 08. Okay. Then next thing I need to do is I need to do the color here. Mangaka 03. Okay. Alright, with that, we're almost done. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my pen. Also, Savi to me again. AriNyaTou and blues. Yes, Omega. So yep, today I am actually doing some traditional art. And I am practicing with Omega. So I'm going to go in and do some of the shadings. Honestly, I've not done this traditional hatching in a long time now. Like, hatching used to be one of my favorite things to do in art. Before I went digital. So I do not know if you noticed, at one stage I was trying to incorporate a lot more hatching into my digital art. But it didn't fit every single scenario. Yeah, for the Toku stuff was still fine, but I couldn't do it for like my waifu stuff. It just doesn't work for the waifu stuff as well. So I kinda had to drop a lot of my hatching. Whereas I think when it comes to Toku stuff, hatching sort of works a lot better. That is something that I do intend to represent here better as well. Okay, now that the base is all out, alright, the general hatching is done. Okay, I'm going to hatch a bit of the mouth here to give it a bit of that. Okay, and just below eyes, I'm going to do a bit of hatching. Just to let the eyes pop out a little more. Same thing, hatching the left and right. Okay. Alright, then next thing we're going to do is some hatching over here to help to differentiate the front and back. Let me see. Alright, a lot of hatching on the chest. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's do a bit of hatching here as well. Okay. Alright, next I'm gonna use the I'm gonna try back with the mangaka flexi first. I've got mangaka, what's my mangaka flexi? Over here. Can you? Oh, great, so far! AriNyaTou. Use this to actually thicken the lines on the outside. Once again, thick lines on the outside, thin on the inside, so it gives it much more. You see it a lot more clearer. Yes. So in this case, I'm going to give the hands a bit of a outline here. If anybody say that, oh, I don't have a digital tablet, I don't have a PC, can I draw? Yes, you can. I just want to remind all of y'all, yes, you can draw, even with markers and all. And I can safely say I'm now living proof. I may not be the best traditional artist out there, okay, but I'm definitely wanting to practice more. Let me see. And I'm in love with this manga flexi pen. I don't think there's any other flexi pen similar to this. I probably need to start looking into how to buy pens from Japan. Let me see. Because this is one of those that I got from a Japanese bookstore. Honestly, this pen feels so good. I failed to use it the last time. To be very honest, I did try to use this pen before. The last time I used it, it was a disaster. But I think after a bit of practice, I decided like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna abandon what I know. I'm gonna come back to the manga flexi pen here, and it actually works. So now you actually see the omega here. We're gonna let the ink cure first. Right, so curing the ink is letting ink stack in, right? It's basically the idea of just letting ink dry first. That I'm gonna do the most scariest thing ever. At least for someone without the experience, have not really practiced that much. I'm gonna try something that's actually really terrifying. Yes, yeah. Okay, great so far, right? I love AriNyaTou. And also have the New Year's from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yes, yeah. Okay, happy New Year, everyone. Yep. Looks amazing so far, AriNyaTou. Yeah, this is practice. Okay, this is literally practice. So I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. But now I need to find my color cards. Omega, I'm definitely going to go for R2. With the dark being, I'll go for R8 for the dark. R2, R8. And then for the lights, R9. No, R1. Okay, so go for R1. Wait, what's R2? R2 is my main color. Yep, I want R2 to be my main color. R8 is R8 is my dark. R1 is my light. Okay, Omega eyes. We'll start with PB7, PB8, and PB2. PB2, PB8, PB7. Okay. I will need some silver. So we'll go for the cool gray, which is CG1100. Okay, cool gray. And we'll end off with CG4. Okay. Next, we have the colorless blending marker, and then that should be all the colors we need. The reason why I chose Omega largely is because I don't need a wide variety of colors. But of course, the lack of the wide variety of colors is also a worry for me. Yeah. I just get New Year resolution. Get better at art. Do more art content, including traditional art. As you can see, yesterday I am going traditional on my artwork. You probably have not seen this, you have not seen me do traditional art like this before. So as you can see, this is a brand new setup. I'm actually very stressed. And your resolution is simple. Deco. Okay, without further ado, let's start the grays. So, was it the dark first or the light first? Okay, I'm gonna check a video real quick because there's somebody who I've been following tutorials of, but this is my first time actually applying the tutorial. Yes, yeah. What is it? Traditional tutorials. you hear the tutorial, but I won't show a tutorial. Mostly because I'm lazy to switch screens. You see.
If you're one of those people that wants to get better at coloring with markers but has no idea how, listen up, because here's 3 tips on how to color like a pro. Tip number 1 is to experiment with different coloring textures to add some more visual interest to your art. For example, here I'm creating the texture of seaweed by first laying down lots of quick brush strokes, then gradually laying down lighter
It's the correct
colors.
guy, but wrong tutorial. Yes, yeah.
If you're one of those people who's got your hands on some markers but you have no idea what this clear colorless one does, it's useless. I'm just kidding, this is a colorless blender and here's 3 crazy things you can do. First off, it's super handy for fixing mistakes. If you're ever coloring in a drawing and you go slightly over the line, you can use this marker to push the ink back inside of the lines as if you never messed up. Then it can also blend light colors to white, which makes things look super shiny. See here, I'm using this strategy to make Gojo's hair look even more smooth and luscious. And finally, you can even use it to create highlights on your artworks just like this, to make your artworks.
Alright, so in case you're wondering which video I'm watching, I'm just gonna share the video with you. And hello Kitashi, how's it meowing? Yes, yeah, today it's hand stream day. Yeah, because you're curious, that was the video I was listening to, watching, okay? I just want to confirm the process because I personally am not familiar with a lot of this stuff, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the largest area, which is gonna be the reds. So those are my dark, my main, and my light. Okay, so we're gonna go off of our darks first. All right. Stress. Hey, it's been so long since I did alcohol markers, so the stress is there. Alright, so I'm going in to get the edges out first. Coloring in all the edges. I'm going to try to say that I am now really handicapped by the fact that I am not able to rotate my canvas because I'm drawing it for chat right now. Okay, and it's actually affecting me in ways I didn't expect. Okay, I'm just going to focus on the head first, then we'll do the rest later. Alright, one thing I want to do is probably here, darker under the eyes. Just to accentuate the eyes more. I might be wrong, but let's practice, right? Okay, next up, brush. Okay, so I just need to move the colors out. The colors are not blending as I hope they would though. Oh wait, the colors are blending. Oh. Yeah, the colors are blending out, not as much as I hope, but they're definitely blending out. Okay. Okay, so light. Now I should have determined this earlier on. Light source should be here. So we'll go here. Alright. Okay, I like how the blending is, but also the blending doesn't feel as strong as I hope it will be. So now I'm going for the last one, the last brush, and I hope I can push the blending out. Leave this part open. Okay, where's my clear marker? And Samsung, thank you so much. Happy New Year! Yes, this is my... For those who are wondering, yes, this is my first time actually learning how to use alcohol markers like this. That's an interesting effect. I am still hoping and trying to understand how it works. Okay. Alright, so definitely the clear one can go over here. Let's do a bit of highlights. Yeah. I think I am... I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing it right, but I believe I can do this here, like this. I think we are good with that. Then we'll do the center here. So what I learned, okay, I'm gonna just replicate here. Oh yeah, it should be dark colors. So dark colors means it's this one. Okay. Yeah. We go for R2, blending in. Okay, I kinda get how to do this, but yeah, I also kinda like realize that I need to speed up a bit. So time is of the essence. I kinda like, you know, slowly take my time and blend in the colors. No, if I blend it faster, the colors actually blend better. Of course, it's kind of like makes sense now that I think about it in hindsight because of how ink works. Okay, yeah, I realize I'm so stupid for not realizing that. So moving forward, I definitely have to be a bit more on the ball and not do large areas. That means I need to cover them smaller areas by smaller areas to actually achieve the blending that I want to achieve. Yeah, like this one was really good. Like this top part here was really, really good. Yeah, the rest was questionable at best. Okay, I kind kind of get how to do the highlights already. Okay. Alright. Okay, now that I got the head done, time to do the body. I've already made a very huge mistake on the body. On which I have put on the dark ones a bit too early. Yes, yeah. We'll do the neck first. So there's probably going to be no solid thing at the neck. Right, then I gotta go for this. So initially I thought, was, okay, I'm gonna handle all the dark colors first. Then I'm gonna go to the next one. Then I realized, actually no, that's not how it's not gonna. That's not how it's supposed to work. Okay. Alright, then let me erase the edge a little bit, like the tutorial taught me. Okay, I think I need the color palette to just. Like, I just need to swap this away. Okay. So this is clear, like a semi-eraser kind of thing. But I think I made it worse. How did the guy do it? Oh, a smudging. Okay, I see the problem there. Okay. Let's let this part dry first. We'll move on with yeah, the dark area. And then we just go into this brush. Alright, the only problem now is that part is supposed to be grey, so I'm very worried that this is not gonna work. But let's practice. Yeah, even if it's supposed to be grey, then I'll just take it as learning lesson to make sure that I don't bleed too much. I should be using the dark grey first. Koji, what are you doing? Do you not know how to color? Yes, I do not know how to color. This part is done. Time to switch over to the light grey. Let's see. Not gonna lie, I did panic over here a little bit, so it did mess up the colors here a little bit, but now I am okay. I have to always remind myself, this is learning. You have no idea how to do this yet. Alright, don't be too hard on yourself here. I'm trying, like, you know, lay that in for myself, but of course it's not easy accepting that Kochi messed up. But I feel like I'm definitely a lot more familiar with the markers already. Okay, I'm not the most familiar with it, but I'm definitely a lot more familiar, like the feel of the markers and all. So I probably want to do another artwork soon. And get a better feel of... Oh, should be dark first. I keep forgetting. As an digital art, a lot of times I do my lights first, then I do my darks. Like from light I darken. Even for normal paints, usually that is the case. But somehow for this markers it's supposed to be reverse, different. Not entirely too sure yet, but yeah, apparently that's the way it works. Okay. Yeah. A bit of control tip here. Oh, that's how. Never mind. I'm just learning more things as we go. Okay, yeah. Okay. So what just happened was, okay, I have always been using the brush tip, because I thought, okay, the brush tip will give me better blending, which is true. However, there are times where I want to switch over to the non-brush tip here, because the fine tip gives me more control over that moment of time here. Yeah, which is something I keep on forgetting. And I can use this one. Okay. Another aspect is these brushes tend to leak as well, so they're not as neat. I do need to keep that in mind, because yeah, I'm always remind myself I'm still learning. Again, good though. See. I love how you should try to draw Ultraman. Yeah, try on Godzilla. Hope you good, yeah. And the song is called Night Tempo and Toshiga. Which song, ZZ? Yes, yeah. I've not listened to the song yet, yeah. Retail's Life, but yeah. Okay. I'll say this is a good first try. Getting used to whatever I supposed to get used to. So this is definitely a first good try. I wouldn't say like, this is completely wasted as a practice or what. Yeah, this is definitely a good first try, because it really gives me that first touch into everything I'm trying to learn right now. Yes. Like I say, I hope that through, through traditional art, I can also help to love up my own digital art as well. So it's there are two things at play here. Traditional art expert and the I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm now giving myself a lot of excuses, but I feel that eventually I'll have to answer for these mistakes as a proper artist. Yeah, but this is definitely my first steps. Okay. Alright, then we'll go the darker ones first. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so far this is good. I do want to darken just this part a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Right, next we go for the lower area. Once again, you're going to blend everything in and move everything out. I mean, weirdly, I feel like I'm getting the hang of the markers a bit more. Definitely not perfect. Definitely not. I think the only way to perfect my control of the markers is just draw more. You see. Okay. Alright, so now towards the last bit here. So the huge difference is this time I do want to add in the third layer of blending. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go up to here. Onto this one. So this is so-called the lightest colors of this range. Right. And then you use the blending to blend the edges here. I still feel I wanna have this part a bit more depth out. Yes, no. And then we use the blending one to just clear it out. Here I use this to just create that little bit over here. I feel like I need a sacrificial piece of paper later on to actually clean off this blending brush. You know what? I just use the next page as sacrificial right now. So basically you can see that it has a bit of pink at the after, right? So I need to clean it off after the use. But yeah. Okay, so generally I gotten the effect down. Okay. I definitely learned a lot with this one. Okay. Down here is bleeding out already. So I need to be more careful and not over blend things, if not it does bleed out. So probably that is an issue that I need to learn. Okay, but that's for me to learn and for y'all to like watch my suffering. Let's see. And then actually I should use the fine tip. Yeah, what I wonder I should have used the fine tip actually. Well, that makes the Omega eyes look really nice actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to clean the fine tip. Practicing is always good, yeah. Whoa! Are you seeing double vision? No, you're not seeing double vision, yeah. Oh wait, that? Yes, yeah. I gotta say, you're pretty good with Copic markers. Can never get this right for you. Okay, these are not Copic markers. These are actually Ohuhu markers here. Alright, these are something I bought when I was in Malaysia. Actually during AMG, not during Comic Fiesta. I actually bought this during AMG, yeah. But I never got around to practicing using these markers until like today. Mostly because I was not confident with a lot of things I was doing. Yes, and I was in a very weird state of, I think my art is not good. Genuinely, I really felt that my art was not acceptable. But has things changed? Yes, things have definitely changed a bit. Number one, I do not know if you're around while saying that I had this art click, like, you know, suddenly I felt like, oh, this is how you do art. Yeah, there was like a moment of clarity that came to me I was really happy with that moment of clarity. After that, I was a lot more confident with experimenting my art, doing a lot more things here. So that's kind of the point where I think, okay, I think I'm ready to take on you know, trying out this art form of using alcohol markers. It's basically essentially the same thing as Copic, a different brand. Some people swear by Ohuhu, alright, including one of the YouTubers that I actually watch. And he is also saying, oh, the Ohuhu is better than Copic. Then you have people like Baby Shark who say, oh no, Copic is still the best, Ohuhu is subpar, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay, for me, I did use Copic before, but I've never used Copic to the level I'm doing right now. Yes, yeah. Like what you see here, it's something I have never achieved with the level of Copic I did last time. But then again, I do want to like speak up on how I practiced art last time was also not as good. Yes, yeah. Well, I'm talking about Kitten Kochi practicing art, okay? I'm not talking about recent times practicing art, yeah. So Kitten Kochi practicing art had a lot of issues because I was very stubborn with a lot of things I want to do. Now I've become less stubborn and kind of like, you know, realize that if I really want to survive in the art world, okay, I definitely need to pick up certain skill sets that I never wanted to do. Yeah. Like a good example of skill sets that I refused to pick up in the past. Okay, there are skill sets I refused to pick up in the past. Okay, I'm not even gonna like, you know, deny that fact. Yeah, there were skill sets I refused to pick up in the past, like observational drawing, and I was like, no, I want to draw anime, not real life. Trust me, that was one of the biggest mistakes I made. But then again, last time there were not a lot of resources as well. It was only school, but I felt that school never taught me a lot of things about art that I'm learning right now. Yes, yeah. Like I can tell you straight out right now, I'm learning so much more about art than I learned in school. And that is something that cannot be underestimated. Yes, yeah. Amount of type of markers, they are like Gundam and robots. It takes a good user to use them. Exactly, yeah. Right, so I myself am really new with all this stuff. So yeah, I'm still learning. Right? And maybe it's, I'll say maybe it might be a wake-up call for some of y'all. Alright, like, oh, I want to pick up art. When should I pick up art? How should I pick up art? Yeah. I feel like a lot of these, you know, when, how, should, whatever, yeah. The answer I always tell people is do first, think later. Okay. If y'all were part of, you know, one thing I used to do in my cosplay days, okay, and I live by that saying even until today. Which color did I just use? This one. I'll figure out. Oh no! Those are supposed to be on light. Okay, never mind. I'll use the green then. Alright, so one thing I definitely told people a lot last time here is, if you want to do anything, especially when it comes to crafting and all, I always tell them, don't think so much, cut first, think later, yeah. Which is a policy I always teach myself, like, you know, dive into things first, then figure out how it works later, yeah. Because if you spend too much time figuring out how things work at the start, you would never progress. And a good example of do first thing later is exactly what I'm doing right now. I never thought this through, okay? I was like, okay, I need a backdrop. Let's just throw in some blues. Oops, I used the wrong blue. Let's figure out as we go. Okay, I'm literally, you know, living by example about how I do my backdrops and all, so yeah. Like right now, yeah, I'm literally Do first thing later. Okay. Since I've already skipped that one, I'll just go straight to following up with my mistakes. Let me see. Alright, so if you cannot tell, I'm literally thinking on the go like, okay, Kochi is messed up. How do I fix this next? Yes, I'm literally thinking on the go. I don't know if you all noticed that. Yeah. Like, I got no guidelines for the sky. I'm literally just going with, okay, I think I should throw blue. Oh shit, the blue didn't work. Let's try the gray now because I threw in the wrong blue. Yes, yeah. Literally, that is the level of oopsies. Yes, yeah, I just did. Okay, so some down those part, then I'll do the next level of blue here. Of course, I'm not going into this completely blind, okay? I'm just gonna let you know. I've drawn so many skies in digital, alright? I'm like familiar with how I want to handle my clouds and all. So because of that, I'm not like, you know, going in, oh, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Or I'm literally just taking what I do from digital and trying to replicate it in traditional and whatever means possible. Then I'll go the colorless to just fine tune the sky. Okay, done. It looks better after coloring. Yeah, it somehow worked. It somehow worked. I myself am surprised also. Okay, yeah. I myself am surprised. I'm not even like, you know, gonna say what, yeah. Okay, I cannot undo. I need to finish this in one shot. There you go. Caturteer work done. Okay. Bam. Okay, let's do one more time the transition. Bam. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's do it again. Bam. Okay. I'm now doing it for bam. Okay. I think that's good. Alright! And hi, Zero Bear! Yes, I'm taking a break from working on the PC screen! Even though I'm in front of the PC, I'm like looking at this. Oops! Therapeutic! Yeah, okay, chat. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Holy shit. Thank you, Ohuhu, for providing me this plastic piece, which now looks like this. After all the marker covering, if not, my page behind would have been a disaster. But yeah. I'm impressed. I'm actually very impressed. I don't think I'm capping, right? I don't think I'm capping, right? It's been so long since I did digital. So, I mean, so long since I did traditional. So this is, oh my god. Not gonna lie, actually, in real life it looks not bad. But in digital you don't see, maybe because you don't see it close up, you don't see some of the missing details there. Okay, let me frame this nicely. Then I can take a screenshot. Yes. Okay. Whew. Alright, now I want to ask you, do y'all feel like this was my first attempt with the Okuhu markers? Yeah. All in one layer. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Okay? Fun fact, this is the first time I'm using my Okuhu markers. Excuse me. And also fun fact, this is the first time I'm doing, okay, not the first time I'm doing traditional art, because I've actually drawn a bit traditionally, yeah. But this is the first time I'm drawing traditional art live on stream, and the first time I'm drawing markers like this. First time with Okuhu. Like, see, I've used Copic before, but I've never used Copic to this level. To be fair, my art has never been at this level, so there's a huge difference, Daniel. First attempt, yes. This is legit first attempt. I'm not even kidding. Okay, but I found that I fell in love with one of the pens that I didn't expect to fall in love with. The this one. Because I tried drawing this the last time, the mangaka flexible. I think I need to go and find how to get this zig manga flexible. Urgently, I need to go and find it here. I know I still have the pen here, but I want to get the pen again, because I felt that the pen really locked in my works. Yes, man. Like, it just worked so well. Okay. Maybe one blue. There we go. Alright. I think there's enough props. Time to see how I can position this. Okay. Yep. Okay, this looks like a good way to screenshot. AriNyaTou. Oh, is that a space Godzilla vs Space Godzilla under the art book? Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, I got this from the Kuji. That also has Space Godzilla, and Space Godzilla is my favorite Godzilla. If y'all didn't know already, yeah. Okay, I probably will take a proper photo later on. Okay, too bad the American voice actors weren't used at the Ultra event last time. Yeah, sadly, Okay, but yes, if you're wondering, yes, this is the Space Godzilla versus Godzilla versus Space Godzilla poster. Yes, I actually got more posters, you know, large size posters like this, yeah, because don't ask why. Because bad financial decisions, okay? Yes, yeah. That's how it goes, because bad financial decisions. Right, the other ones I have for Godzilla would be the Mecha Godzilla, Destroyer. Yes, yeah. And hang on, I'm still here. And then I got this Mecha Godzilla giant poster. This is the even bigger one here. Yeah. These are the ones I have. Of course, yeah. So these are the ones I have. Okay. So let me explain to you why I say this is bad financial decisions. Okay, Nia. In fact, you know what? I should actually, you know what I should do? I should totally at least the table size ones, okay? I should totally put all of this in my calendar. You see? Huh? What put in my calendar? Yeah. So in case you're wondering what I'm drawing on right now, it's actually my calendar. I'll explain a bit. I'll explain a bit. Yeah. This is Mecha Godzilla 2 near. Have I gotten the Nora figure of the Mecha Godzilla? No, I haven't gotten. Okay, so do you know what is Kuji? Yes, yeah. Kuji is basically like a lucky draw where you don't know what you're gonna get. You need to buy a ticket and see what you get, yeah. So alright, I got kinda unlucky with the lucky. Okay. So, on my defense, okay, yeah, some of this was not from the lucky draw that I tried, yeah. So the ones I tried for the lucky draw would be this one, this Mecha Godzilla, this one. I got 5 tries. The Destroyer, okay, and I got one rubber key strap not here. Okay, so yeah, this was one set. The other one is this one. Okay, and the big Godzilla poster here. That one is because I was going to my shop, my usual card shop for Ultraman card games. Then like saying I don't need more booster packs. Okay, instead of buying booster packs, I like, you know, come here for tournament twice. Then I take one lucky draw Kuji. Yeah. So that's how I have it here. Godzilla, yeah, the Oreo Norishi Mecha Godzilla. Nice. Okay. Anyways, I was saying calendar, right? Now let me calendarify my situation. Okay, yeah. let me calendarify my situation and explain to you after I keep everything in. This is it. Hello, OBS disconnected for a bit, Daniel. Hey, stream should be back up. Okay, as of me seeing here, stream is back up, right? Stream is back up, right? Yes, yeah. Okay. Hey, so just now I'm saying calendars, right? Oh yeah, this one I should put together with my Ohuhu marker stuff. Like this scrap paper, plastics. Where did my marker plastic go? Okay, so the marker plastic, the scrap paper, and the color sheet will all go with my Ohuhu markers. Let's see. Okay. Alright. So I was saying this is a calendar, right? So allow me to explain. I got one Tamashii Nation sticker here. Actually, nah, we can zoom out a little bit. Hang on. Okay. Right, we're all zoomed out. So yes, this is our Tamashii stickers. I'm thinking if I want to paste it here, but I don't really want to, like, you know, see Tamashii Nations here. Not like they sponsored me. Okay. But I do not know why I put the stickers. I'm putting it here, and I don't really want to put that in my sticker book. It's kind of ugly. So when I say calendar, alright, I literally mean calendar. I literally mean calendar, alright? I know I am very traditional. I think I showed you all this calendar the other day. Of y'all were in my stream, I was showing you some things I got from Malaysia. Yeah, this is one of them. I'm very happy with this, by the way. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Destroyer and Mechagodzilla down here first, at the bottom. Then I have my calendar coming. Alright. Yes, so moving forward, I do want to have like my calendars here to actually help me keep track of things. Then this is my keep track of content stuff and all. It's all going to be here near. So I've got some things I'm planning for this month. And if you all want to see what I'm planning to work on, things like this, so you can see Syrupy, Raj, Yumiko, this is this week's plan. I'm not even like, you know, oh, because Syrupy's here. This was pre-written, alright? You can see it's pre-written, alright? And so everything is all written here on what I plan to do and all. Yes. Alright. Okay, so this is my worksheets. Then earlier on, what you saw was my Godzilla, my Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Then just slide this in here. Slide this in here. You know what? No, I can't put the posters behind. It's gotten too thick. I can't close it. Okay, so plan scrap. Yeah, literally seeing me live sorting out my stuff, okay? Oh, how messy my life is. Okay. Those ones have to go. They can't stay here. Yeah. So the only one that's gonna stay here would be the Space Godzilla. Totally not because I'm biased. Okay. But yeah, Space Godzilla will stay here. So I've got a couple of things all planned up here. And then when it comes to social media stuff, I've got another calendar here for my social media planning. So if you can see, it's like XTP. That means these are the ones I've posted for the day. So this is for me to keep track of my social media. Yeah. So if a schedule or what, then I'll just write it there. That's done. Yes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. I hope that was a entertaining situation for y'all to enjoy. Wait, actually, yes. Speaking of which, getting the destroyer oh, nice! Kamen! I love that you see that the lineup for 2026 is not gonna line here. I've got one more. Is this too big? Yeah, this is too big. Okay, never mind. For Myanmar, I was like, wait, what if I put in my Sulata instead? But no, the Sulata is too big. Yeah, it won't fit. I don't know if you can tell, but this is better than nothing. Okay. Ancient Caturteer art. Yes, yeah. I actually found this the other day when I was packing my stuff. Ancient Caturteer art. And then me writing my own loads of stuff that I do not want to let you read. Ancient Caturteer art. Yes, yeah. I have started like this, okay? Alright, so I'm not always like, you know, oh, perfect or what, yeah. Yeah, I've started like this all this while. Okay? Yep. Got a lot of ancient art. Okay. Yes, I've also been trying to draw things. Alright. Yeah, some more art. So you can tell that I am not the best artist out there and all, yeah. Yeah, I've always been learning how to draw, figuring out how to draw, yeah. So yeah, I'm just very ancient, yeah. Yeah, the roots. This is not my oldest book. I should have some more older arts, but I need to find them. But this one just dropped out the other day when I was packing stuff. Okay. But yeah, so don't worry. If you're not familiar with art and all, yeah, it's okay to do things like this. Actually, I have my other one. My first traditional art in a long time was actually in here. Okay, is it not here? Yeah, it's here. This recent art, this is not even like all art, okay? This recent art. So this one I did in 11/23. That means it's November, 23rd November, yeah. I did this one. Then 24th November, I did this one. So you can see me just practicing traditional arts already, yeah. And then I got these stamps during AFA. This is the Chibi Godzilla. This is a couple of different stamps here. So what I intend to do for these is, now that I got these stamps here, I so-called lock these pages as these will be the pages I'll draw these characters on. Yes, yeah. So you'll later see me draw like a traditional drawing of Anya, traditional drawing of Firen, traditional drawing of Mao Mao. I got two Godzillas. Yeah, I got two Godzillas because I draw Godzilla twice. So one will probably be a chibi Godzilla, the other one will be a full-on Godzilla. Yeah. So yeah, these are some of the things that I have prepared for myself. The sketchbook, okay, this is not for me to okay. I don't know if I want to use my Ohuhu markers on this one here, because I don't know if these pages can take the markers. Okay, on your seminia side patchy me the Kyoto photo and dreams here. Yes, I will just lock this here. So yeah, if you're like wondering, Cookie, I want to get what equipment do you need here? Pencil, marker, that's all you need. Yes, yeah. Paper. And then yeah, once you improve, then you want to proceed to get onto markers. Go for it. And further 99 how's it meowing? Yes, yeah. So I just finished this while I was saying, yeah, and I really enjoy it. I think it's a job well done. If I say so myself, yeah, I'm not that familiar with the marker territory yet, yeah, but it's definitely a job well done, yeah. Yeah. Art, like everything, takes a lot of practice, yeah. Yeah, it does. And the thing about art is, sometimes it's not about perfecting art. Don't be a perfectionist. I always like to tell people, don't be a perfectionist, yeah. The most important thing about art is drawing more. The more you draw, the better you get. Don't think about perfections. If you try to perfect your art, you never perfect your art. Yes, me. That's the truth. Okay. Alright, so that I am done for now. Yes, yeah. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed today. Was a fun artwork, not gonna lie, Neil. Yeah. And I'm kind of glad I went with this size of the sketchbook. There was a bigger sketchbook, but I think this size is more control. I can control the art better, yeah. So that's it. Okay. It's also subjective, so no matter how I look at the duct tape or wall balloon, that duct tape was bullshit. Okay, there is a artistic scam and there is actual art. Yes, ma'am. I'm glad to hear you like that. Okay, another thing is, I do not know if you are familiar with what happened to Twitter lately. So Twitter has been pushing out a lot of okay. Twitter has been pushing out a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, decorate emergency. Once you're done with your work, right? Yeah, decorate emergency. I know I'm like sprouting things all over the place here. Yeah, we're not having watch party now, but decorate emergency. Once you're done, feel free to drop your stuff in the Discord. I'll be happy to see what y'all do with me in the Discord. Yeah, your artwork and all. So anyways, yeah, like I was saying, Twitter, it's not AI slot, but the one that is hurting me a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna play some videos. I don't really care right now. Okay, we are in this. Okay. I'm gonna leave my camo cam on for now. So what was her name again? There are a few art tubers that I follow. Isn't it? Let me just. Oh wait, this is the wrong account. This is the wrong account. Okay, this is the wrong account. So this is the wrong browser. Yes, I have multiple browsers. Wrong profile. Okay, That's not how it should be. Exit split screen. Okay. I hope that through all of this, I can also inspire you all to do more art. Okay. And yeah, art is something really, really subjective. So I do hope you all will enjoy it and appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Why am I looking for that few artists I'm looking for suddenly is not popping out? It's annoying. It's like, you know, where I want something, it's not coming out. I know, it's so weird to say it that way, Nia. It usually appears in the shot. Why are they not coming out right now? I know it's definitely not Picat. Okay, it's definitely not Picat. You know what? XAI artist. Okay. Yeah, this is a couple of them, yeah. Hey, the reason why I am being a bit fussy here is because I want to find that particular person's explanation of it here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just watch this person's one because I think this is the best I can find out.
Stop posting your art on X. They now have a new update where random users can now edit any artist's drawing using AI, and that's not even the worst part. Oh my god, this is actually insane. This is gonna cause so much misuse. Thousands of artists are already deleting their accounts and just leaving the app for good. And the worst part is, there is no opting out. There is literally nothing you can click to opt out of this. So if you post anything, technically anyone who comes across it will now have the ability to edit your image with AI. One small loophole that artists found is that if you post your art as a GIF, the edit option actually won't work, and now confirming when it's posted as a GIF, you can't edit it. So that's a win. But for now, thousands of artists have just quit X, and it's just a terrible way to end the year. So let me know your thoughts, because this is crazy.
Okay, so with this, I'm gonna let you know that, yeah, this is actually a very terrible situation. Okay, and yeah, yes, y'all can literally just go and use anybody's art, you know. I'm a great artist. You enjoy the work I make, yeah, and you improve your art and coloring after drawing sketches. Yeah, sure. Try on Godzilla. Once again, do join the Discord, and then if you got any work done, try the Discord, yeah. Okay, so now that I have showed you the disaster, which is that, yeah, I'm going to show you the new website. Not really new. The main website where I'm going to be posting all my art on. Alright, yeah? Pixiv. I know I've thought of a lot of other places and all, yeah, but I finally decided that I'm going to log in with Pixiv to actually have all my arts there. So if you notice, yes, you can find things that my Rize is actually not on Twitter. Right, Rize is already up here, yeah? This is one of my more recent works. I will still use Twitter, don't worry. But a lot of my Twitter is going to be heavily edited Twitter. So I think I have posted some examples already on Twitter. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so if you're just looking directly at Twitter, okay. This one is because Happy New Year. I do not want to destroy art, so whatever. I'm just gonna do it once. Okay, so now check out my Nox Night over at Pixiv. Do check it out. My Rize is also up at Pixiv. You can look at more high-res art of this. Go to Pixiv. Okay. So if you're gonna post anything on Twitter, it's gonna be filtered like this moving forward. Okay, it's gonna be filtered like this here. Alright, so you can definitely see the artifacting and the filtering. So this is probably going to be like the last clean artwork on Twitter, besides like, you know, Merry Christmas or the sort of stuff, you know, because I still think Twitter is still a place to go for a lot of things here. So I'm gonna do it here. The second place I'm gonna start putting my art, but won't be as consistent, would be on Instagram. Okay, and the Instagram, I'm trying to figure out how to use it. Okay, I hate Instagram. Alright, so the next place that I'm going to be putting my art on, which y'all will have the best way of getting it here, subscribe to my Tokusatsu channel and my Caturteer YouTube channel here. Yes. So the reason why you want to like subscribe to both of them is Caturteer channel is going to have more art content. My Tokusatsu channel here is going to have Toku art. So certain things will be like, you know, cross-posted both sides and all here. But yes, YouTube moving forward will be my main social media platform. However, when it comes to streams, do you know what's the best way to find me for streams here? Twitch. Because certain streams will not be on my Toku channel, certain streams will not be on my art channel here. But all streams will be on my Twitch channel. So, and also on Twitch, you got to use your points. Yes. Okay, next thing. Alright. I know I am self-promoting right now. If you realize on Pixel, there's this thing called I don't have any new, right? Yeah. There's this thing called accepting request. Alright, I have not properly set it up per se. That means my rules are not there and all. However, for 4,000 yen, okay, I'm going to write the terms and all, but you are my viewers, so I'm a bit more open to it here. So if y'all do come to my Pixiv, actually let me share my Pixiv link for y'all. Yes. Alright, so okay, Insta hashtags limitation is not as bad as Twitter anyways, okay, but I don't know, I don't know how to move in the Insta algorithm, so I really do not know how to grow there. I'm just being very honest. Okay, so on Pixel over here, what you can do is you can actually directly commission me for 4,000 yen. Alright, you can send me a picture and all, and it's a scap style commission. So whatever you send me, alright, that's the only communication I have. I'll just draw it if I accept the request. Yes, me. So I have not probably set up, but since you are my viewers, yeah, and you all know what I draw, I don't have to give you samples, right? Yes, yeah. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah. Hello, Dignity VT, how's it meowing? Yes, I am just showing off my Pixie. Okay. For now, these are all the places you can find me at. Do I share the other one yet? No, I don't share the other one yet because I am... Yeah, the other one I don't share any. I'll wait for the other side. Yeah, building a new Ultraman deck. Nice! Which one? Blazer Tiga? Okay, talking about Blazer Tiga, very likely tomorrow I'll have to do the unboxing with Blazer Tiga. Yes, yeah. Omega Kaiju, nice. Omega decks are fun, but Omega decks is gamble deck. Yeah, but I gotta say the new Tiga Blazer starter deck is so good. It's It's a gamble. Okay, let me explain. Okay, Nia. Since I got everything all set up already, Nia, let me explain. Okay. Can you see my camo cam? Hello. Camo cam not on? Oi. Oi. Wait, why did they switch your live stream on? Okay. I do not know why I swapped, but it swapped there. Okay. Alright. So, Omega deck here. Obviously, with the Omega sleeves. This Omega sleeves look so good. The level 4 card is $50 worth. Yes, but all my level 4 cards were pulled from the booster boxes. Yes, ma'am. Of all the quad rares, only one of the quad rares I got a full playset, and that's Tiga. Because the other day I just put Tiga from a booster pack. Yes, yeah. This one random booster pack, Glitter Tiga. So happy. Anyways. Now to demo, okay, Nia? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, looking at the hand like this, our mulligan, there's too many level 3s here. Okay? I'm just showing you dignity. That's why I don't like Omega as a deck. Like, I play a lot of decks. Omega, when you win, you don't feel good. When you lose, you don't feel good either. Because it was entirely from luck. You see. It's a fun deck to play, but if you're going to go competitive, I wouldn't put my bets on Omega Nia. Okay. Alright, so with a hand like this, my first course of action would definitely be Omega first. Because I need Omega to do my trigger run. So Omega, scene search 5. No scenes, the end. Okay. Next turn, draw. Okay. Trigaron. Okay. Search the top 3. Alright, I'll take Omega 3. This for sure. Okay. Next turn, draw. And this is where the gambling starts, okay? Literally, this is where the gambling starts here. Alright, I'm gonna put in Reckoners. Omega. This is gonna definitely be my play here. And from here, what's gonna happen is I will need to use Reckoners to BP up something. So very likely I'll BP up either Trigaron or Omega depending on the situation. So let's say for example I BP up Trigaron. Okay, for this to win that lane, okay, yeah? Omega's ability, search 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, I lose 3 cards. It's 3 or 4 cards? 4 cards, sorry. 4 cards. I got no effect. I cannot win this turn because this one is not gonna. Unless the opponent is really break. If not, I'm not gonna win anything here. Okay, next turn. Okay, I draw this. I'm already jammed. Yes, yeah. Long story short, I'm jammed. Okay, I probably put Valginus here. Activate Omega's ability. 1, 2, 3. I've got no kaiju. Oh, sorry, 4. Okay, I got Trigaron, search tree. 1, 2, 3. I would probably take in Reckoners. That's my best bet, yeah. Okay. And in this situation, I probably lose this lane already. On these 2 lanes, if the enemy's got anything strong, I have lost all the lanes. That's it. Why do I have Zeton and Omega deck here? To fight Omega. Let's put it this way. If I got Zeton on the field, it's 20k instantly against all Omega decks. Realize that thing? Right, Zeton's ability is okay. While there's only one Ultra name amongst the there's only one character name amongst the Ultra heroes on your opponent's field, this card is now extra, which is 20k. So against Omega decks, unless you're mixing a second Ultra, which most Omegas will not do. In fact, it makes no sense to mix in another character near. Right, instantly 20k. Yes, yeah. This is literally anti-Omega, and this Zeton is going to be very important in the upcoming decks as well, yeah, because you're going to have the new Blazer cards. Blazer is going to be very strong. Mono Z and Mono Blazer is probably going to be very strong, yeah. 1 Zeton down is 20k on that lane. No contest. Yes, yeah. Actually, Omega will fall scenes, yeah. It really depends. So the thing is, Omega is literally a gamble, yeah. Use the scene to it's not that good to reroll, to be fair. It doesn't roll enough for you, yeah. Okay, like you see what is going on here. There's no control on your rolling, yeah. And then make another DLC for Ultraman Kaijus would be a good choice. Yeah, definitely. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm giving you another look at the situation. Not too bad hand. I'll have keep Omega, draw 2, bottom deck 1. I would probably bottom deck this Omega. Okay. Next turn draw. Omega level 4. Trigaron. I need to get 3. Okay. I will take Omega 2 at the hand. Alright, next turn. Draw. I'm definitely not in the lead unless I do something about it, which I will do right now. Okay, I'm gonna go with Reckoners. Omega level 2. Alright, and then I will not do a scene search. Will I? Should I? Should I not? I should not do a scene search. Actually, you know what? I should do a... Do I want? Okay, I'll do a scene search then. Nothing! Absolute nothing! BS! Okay, yeah. Draw. The announcement for the Ultraman cards. I've created the Discord channel, but I've not put out the announcement because I'm getting clearance from my suppliers first. Yes, yes. Okay, so of Omega, I can set the top 3 cards to the discard area. Choose 1 Omega and type Meteor among cards. Yeah, yes. I'll just plonk this now. Draw 1. Okay, Zeton. Honestly, I am very stuck on what I want to do. Okay, if you notice, I've got almost nothing I can do properly right now, Neil. Do I have a small Trigaron? No, I do not have a small Trigaron. Do I have a small Belginus? No, I do not have a small Belginus. Which also means this one won't work. Yes, Neil. So... yeah, I think I got Reckoners, but I do not have a proper Reckoners here. Hey, Okay, do you see the problem here? That it's not enough content. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna go with something a bit more insane. I'm gonna go with Omega. I'm gonna go Trigaron. Yes. Okay. So I'll then use this card. Okay, Trigaron is definitely gonna lose. I'm gonna use my Omega scene. Search tree. Okay, I'm gonna plus something, it doesn't really matter. Alright, next one. I'm gonna use Omega, search 4. I get Trigaron. Okay, so Trigaron's ability search tree. I'll add Trigaron to my hand. Yes. Okay. Next turn, draw. Okay, I got Omega Reckoners done here. Hey, so essentially my hand is in a very bad place. There's almost nothing I can play. You realize that, Nia? You have to... Wait, do I have the card to take a scene from deck? Yeah, that's the level 2 Omega. Search 5. But you see the point? Like, half my deck is dead. Half my deck is gone. There is almost nothing I can do. My best bet right now is Trigaron. Omega. 7k, no, 8k, right? So this will go down first. Omega. Omega. Okay, yeah. So with this, Trigaron search 3. 1, 2, 3. I will add Reckoners to my hand. Now add this Reckoners to my hand. Okay. Use Omega's ability. I can take back 1 level 6 and 1 level 5. And add to my hand. Okay. In this state, alright, there is a chance I might have lost the game already here. Because if the opponent has a strong one here, here, and here, I'm dead. That's it. Yes, no. You see the discard issue is crazy? Yeah. So do you see the problem of this? Like, if just now I had the correct cards that came out, I would have actually survived very well now. But you see the key one? If I had the correct cards. Okay, next turn, draw. Omega 3. I'm definitely go down with Reckoners. Right, but this lane and this lane is in huge danger here. So at this point of time, you won't necessarily win unless just now, you know, when I need things to go, I trigger a Reckoners or trigger something important here. If not, I'm pretty much dead. You see the problem of this deck? By the way, this deck list that I'm currently using, this Omega deck list, is based off the Singapore Championship deck list. Yes, yeah. So the Singapore Champion, he basically used this Reckoners deck and the Belial deck. So I'm already like doing it. Reckoners armor for starter deck 03. Yes, yeah. So literally what you see here is a good sample of the deck. If I'm going to show you a deck that I prefer to play, how about this? You see, I prefer this deck. Let me demo. Omega is a gambling deck, okay, Nia? It's like a casino. You're going there playing a casino. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, yeah. Okay, this deck got discard issues in terms of you don't discard enough. this very fun deck. Very fun, but okay, if let's say my opponent is my opponent is Omega, I can tell you my Zetons are all coming out right now. I'll have win 2 lanes instantly. But I'll take it my opponent is not Omega. Draw 2. Bottom deck 1. I'll sell my thing away here. Next one, draw. Dyna. And then Deco. Dyna. 2. Draw 2. And I'll bottom deck Zeton. Yes, me. So I take it as though my opponent is not a mono ultra. Okay? Next turn. Draw. Okay, I got a Dyna here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Dyna here. Over here. I'll use Deco. Okay. Okay, so we'll use. Oh wait, I didn't use Deco's scene search just now. Never mind, I use Dyna's scene search now. No scenes. Okay, followed by bottom deck 2. I will bottom deck this scene. I'll bottom deck this Dyna. Draw 2. Okay, good. Alright, next turn, draw. Even better. Okay, so with this, I'll go for 1, 2, Decker. This Decker is now 9k because of this Decker's ability. So we'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. Okay, next turn here. Draw. Okay, I will go with Decker. Oh, this Decker will be 12k. This Decker will be 13k. But this Decker, I will be able to plus any of these other 1 to 3. Any of these 3 lanes can plus 4k. Yes, ma'am. So this is now 22k. This can be 22k, 22k, or 22k. Simple as that. You see the difference? You see the difference? We got also you go 22k, 18k, 18k. This is the power of Dyna Decker. Dignity. I hope that gives you a good insight in the difference in the deck. Yes. Why I would choose this over Omega. BPL 6, we do not have enough details yet to make a good decision on what's a good deck or what's a bad deck yet. Yes, yeah. So until then, I will not, like, you know, say what's a good deck or what's a bad deck yet. But observe and see what comes out good here. But yeah, so with just this as a quick sample here, you can see the difference here. Yeah, that's okay, the issue is because there's equipment now, alright? That's exactly what I said. Because there's equipment means the equipment only works with, let's say, Z, or the equipment only works with Blazer. So if you are going to use the equipment to your advantage, do you know what card would be powerful against that kind of deck? Zeton. Instant 20k. No chill, just instant 20k. Yes, yeah. Oh, right now your Decker Dyna deck is only them no kaijus. Yes, yeah. Don't worry about the Zeton. The Zeton is a very specific use case. Yeah. Yeah. And then the other deck I love to play. I've got 2 main decks. Okay. The other deck is really obvious what's my main deck. Yes, yeah. Can we toe hole? Why toe holes? Or do you mean toe hole like, you know, the Dojin series toe hole? Yes, yeah. Okay, those are still my favorite deck. I know I'm now getting sidetracked and going in the cards right now, but yeah, this is still my favorite deck to use. I'm thinking of swapping out this deck a little bit to try another deck as well, yeah, but definitely one part of it is my favorite. Yes, yeah. Alright, Tiga Nexus. Very simple gameplay here. Tiga first. 1, 2, 3. I'll take Nexus 1. Next turn, draw. I got Nexus 2. So I'll go down with Nexus 1. Tiga 2. And go with this one. 1, 2, 3. I'll take Nexus 3. Other hand. Okay. Right, draw. Tiga 2, nice. So what I would probably do here, alright, is I'll go for Nexus 2. Nexus 2, 3. Yes, yeah. Alright, and then I probably won't do a Tiga 3 unless this lane is in danger, yeah. So versus will just say that lane is danger, I'll do Tiga 3. Okay, so I'll first use which card do I have here? I got to the shining ones. I'll first use Nexus ability, this one first. I'll draw 1. Tiga 3, that's very good. And I'll bottom deck 1. I'll bottom deck let me think. I'll bottom deck Libris. Following that, yeah, I will give 2,000 to here, so it's 14k. Then I'll use I'll put this back on top. Hey, next turn, I should be in the lead. Draw this. Seeing card set. Draw 1. Tiga 1. I'll probably go for this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I don't have any scene, so that's going to be a base Nexus. I don't need to do this one. Then next turn, draw. Tiga 2, Tiga 3. Done. Without Zephyrian Beam, this is already, it's already this stable without Zephyrian Beam. You see what I mean, yeah? Yeah. This is called Tiga. And Tiga is very crazy strong. It is crazy strong, yeah, but at the same time, it's not the only thing that's strong in this deck. That's the best part, yeah. There are other things that are strong in this deck. Yes, Kimi Hoto! What? Do you play Ultraman cards as well? I know I was supposed to be doing art. We just kind of finished art. So yes. Okay, let's look at this set. Alright, you're saying Zephyrian Beam. We got Zephyrian Beam here, but there are too many things here that I cannot activate at the start of the game here. So I will probably have passed this hand. Even though I got Zephyrian Beam all set up with my glitter Tigania. So what I'll probably do is that. Okay, yeah, I need to draw cards first as well. Iron Blade since won the Royal Well Seal event. Seal events are good because it gives you a chance to build your deck, especially if you don't have cards already yet. Yes, so level 1. I will take Tiga 4 at hand. Because there's no point taking Tiga 3 at that point of time here. Tiga 1. So I'll go for 1, 2, Nexus 2. Alright, and then I would bottom deck 1. Okay, and see what better cards I get in. and draw. Okay, so I got a Tiga 2 out of that. Next turn, draw. Hey, this is actually very good. I would probably go for Tiga 2, Tiga 3, Nexus 3. Okay, then I'll swap. Woohoo! Alright, there you go. Okay, near the next turn, draw. Okay, I got Nexus 1, which is not too bad. I think that's what I can do right now here is Nexus 1, Tiga 3, Tiga 4. Okay. Tiga's 3 ability, I'll probably down this and then up here. No, this is 2 stack, yeah. I'll probably up here near. This one, I'll use Nexus first, sorry. 1, 2, 3. I will take back Tiga 2. Okay. Alright, and after BP up here, I'll swap to this one. So this will be 18k, 16k, 18k, 20k. Sorry, 16k, 18k, 17k, 1k. Next turn draw. Okay, I got Tiga 1 here near. What I will very likely do, depending on situation here, is probably like this. Wow. Like in down one side and up one side. That's it. Yes, yeah. So, as you can see, Tiga works pretty smooth. Yes, Tiga is smooth brain. Yes, yeah. Oh. Plus, if you realize, I got like 2 versions of the Zephyrian Beam in my deck. One of them is this one. This from the starter deck here. The other one is this one. Yeah. Okay. The reason why I don't like Tiga Blazer right now is because it's another casino. You just get a starter deck. Just get a starter deck. I think a starter deck is a good investment here. Plus, the starter deck gives you some really cool sleeves, by the way. Cha-cha! Yes, you get the Blazer Tiga sleeve. Really nice sleeves. It's $30. So $30 give you the deck along with a set of sleeves as well as markers, so you can, you know, plus minus 1,000, grade up, plus 1,000, minus 1,000, grade up, grade down. Okay, and then you get the Tiga. Okay, the Tiga is lucky draw. Yeah. Blazer is gacha to win, literally, because Blazer is like, once you have Scut in place, it's about how lucky you get your Scut to activate. Yeah, that's the summary. Yeah, it feels, because of Scut's effect here. I was hoping you get the Tiga. Yeah, I got the Tiga promo card for that one. Which I'm very happy. I end up using it here. Okay, so once again, is Tiga Dyna smooth? Tiga Dyna is pretty smooth. The only issue is there is not enough. I feel like, okay, here's the thing. I like Tiga Nexus because it's giving the opponent scene pressure. So if the opponent plays a scene card, if I put my 2-3 Nexus up there, yeah, literally their scene card is destroyed. On top of that, I gain a 2,000 boost in my attack power. Yes, yeah. So it's actually quite scary when you see a Nexus on field and you want to play your scene or not to play your scene. Yeah. The other thing is, the other card that threatens scene cards is actually Tiga. Alright, because Tiga can snatch the lead, and then once I'm in the lead, I can just throw in scene cards easily. Yeah, so there are a lot of different ways to play the decks. I am thinking of trying Tiga Z and possibly Blazer Nexus. Tiga is OP. Tiga is OP support. Yes, yeah. So I'm thinking of trying Tiga Z and Blazer Nexus and Rosso Dyna. Yeah. Because Rosso Dyna is strong. Very strong. No, Rosso Dyna, you heard me, Rosso Dyna here. Because Rosso allows you to discard cards from your hand. Okay? and then activate it on the spot here. Whereas Dinah's ability can also help you, you know, just exile scene cards from this card area plus 2,000. So it's, that's that sort of synergy then here. Russell Dinah. And Dinah has a lot of... How do I fight Belial decks? Somehow. Honestly, Belial decks are strong. Belial decks are strong, yeah. It's really somehow. And, okay, Belial barely draws from this card, to be fair. Belial doesn't draw that much from this card, yeah. I feel like currently there's like no strongest deck. Okay, but it's about what kind of deck you like to play. That's the most important thing here. Strongest deck is irrelevant. Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay, if you like semi-gambling, go for Omega or you go for Blazer. Yes, yeah. Omega and Blazer are gambling decks. Actually, to be fair, Belial decks is also another gambling deck. Yes, yeah. Okay. I like decks with a bit more control. Yes, yeah. I was gonna continue with your Ultraman deck, but then I realized your New Year's resolution is to tone down on Ultraman cards to get. I'll say get them strategically, which is also the reason why I suggested doing the Tiga Blazer event thing. Because if you got Tiga Blazer already, you actually have a set of really good cards already in your action production. If you get what I mean, yeah. Which is the reason why I was thinking that is the best deck to actually give you all. If you all want to like participate in the event, yeah. Oh, for those who do not know, I am currently planning a online event where for Dignity you might find it a bit expensive, yeah, but it's going to be $50. Alright, $40 to $50 USD. Okay, I'm gonna add 40 to 50 USD, yeah. And I might do a situation where if you pay SGD, you go to the shop and collect yourself. No delivery. Go collect it from the shop yourself here. Alright, and then what's gonna happen is your collect the deck and booster packs here. So what's gonna happen is I'm holding an online event. Okay. Exact promos or not, I do not know yet. Yeah, because that's the one I'm asking for support at the moment. So the online event would basically be you pre-order a set. Okay, will include the Tiga Blazer deck. Okay, yeah, and a few booster packs. Then once the booster packs are sent out, the deck is all sent out. Yeah. 2 weeks later, we will have an online tournament. So if you take part in the online tournament, you have a chance to get some of the older promo cards, including things like Arc, Dyna, and all that are no longer in distribution here. So you have a chance to get some of the older promo cards here. And this one, you have to have a webcam, alright, just like this. Even if it's blurrier, it's fine, okay? So long you can see roughly the cards then, yeah, because we're all going to play pretty similar cards, alright? So, so long you have a webcam, alright, webcam here, or you can use your phone. If you need like tutorials how to set up phone stuff and all, I will do a small tutorial on that, yeah? Alright, so once you set up your phone, set up your Discord, alright, you all will be playing games just here. Alright, so we'll go a maximum of 8 packs, alright, it's going to be an online tournament. I will spectate the whole tournament. And I will also be... I will take part in the tournament if, let's say, there's like a odd number of people. Like if there's 5 people, we want 6 people. So I will take part in the tournament myself. Yeah. Then I'll use the same deck format to play with you all as well. Yeah. So if... as basically online tournament is for people around the world to actually play Ultraman card game in the Discord. We'll do it in the Discord. Yeah. It'll be streamed. And I'm doing this also to give people a chance to get the promo cards here. Yes. Okay? Okay? Yes, yeah. but if you already have Tiga Blazer, do you think you should still get it, yeah? If you need a second deck, which you want like 4 okay, if you say you got a Tiga Blazer, as in without the starter deck, like a new starter deck, yeah, you should get it. Yeah, actually, don't worry about it, yeah. Yes. Without, yes. I'll suggest you get the starter deck actually, yeah. Because starter deck comes with some really good cards. I'll be unboxing the starter deck tomorrow, either afternoon or at night, whichever timing I'm up for, yeah. But actually, don't worry about it, yeah. Okay, so even if you can't take part in the online tournament, you want to buy the cards, yeah, I will make it available, but you may not have some of the promo cards. Because the tournament thing will be for the promo card side, yeah. You have the Tiga Zephyrian Beam card. I have a lot of Tiga Zephyrian Beams. I need more Zephyrian Beams. You voted for who, yeah? WS? Oh no, am I doxing someone now? Okay, those who know will know. Those who do not know will know. Okay, yeah. See? WS. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, okay. Another thing with the online tournament that I'm intending to do here is this will not be a serious tournament. Okay, yeah. Right, this tournament will be a tournament where if let's say you're unfamiliar with the rules, okay, you can DM me during the tournament and I'll guide you through the rules. But I will not tell you how to play. Okay, yeah. If you got question about rules, I will guide you through the rules. Yeah, no issue because the winning. Okay, so if you notice, I have not talked about prize for the tournament, right? Because the tournament prize will probably be like, you know, a small emote, 1 emote from Kochi. That's it. Well, it's going to be a very small, not important prize. It's a nice prize to have, but it's going to be a small digital, non-important prize, yeah. Because I do not want you all to kill over the cards. You see, yeah. In fact, the whole concept of this thing is to give you all the promo cards, is to have fun online, and to just expand the community, yeah. So, yes, I think I have digital token. I'll draw like 1 custom emote for you, and that's about it, yeah. Because I do not intend to, like, you know, make this competitive place. Yeah. I want this to be a fun place. It's a best of 1, you know, just play 1 round, enjoy the game. If you get eliminated, you get eliminated, yeah. Yeah, simple. It's just gonna be a fun community event, yeah. There's no high stakes involved, yeah. You just remember that, yeah. So even if you're unfamiliar, it's fine. I'll probably go like a prep session beforehand, yeah, like, you know, maybe one day I'll cancel stream and say, okay, this day before, everybody just come on Discord, I'll teach you how to play. Yes, yeah. Yeah, so that once you all go in the tournament, you all play, it's really just for fun. It's just a fun game. Okay, yeah. I really want to spread the love of the game. That's all. In fact, I can tell you how much I'm earning from the whole event. In fact, I'm losing money, okay, Nia? I'm just gonna say right out, I'm actually losing money. I'm gonna earn like this. Okay, Nia? Because my main goal is really just get the cards out there to y'all, Nia, and let y'all have fun with the cards, Nia. Nothing else. Yeah. Omega Op is interesting, but hard to. I don't know how Omega Op is gonna work. I cannot see the picture of Omega Op. No, I don't see the miracle in Omega Op. Yeah. If you're gonna go Omega Op, you might as well go for something like Agu? Yes, yeah. Oh, Omega definitely needs the kaijus to work, yeah, because all its effect is activated with the kaijus. That's the worst part, yeah. So unless Omega with the Meteor kaijus, yeah. If you're considering Omega, you should definitely buy the starter decks. No, the gambling is fine. If you like gambling, it's gambling. It's gambling. Okay, yeah. Alright, so So in any case, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Today is the first stream of the year. It was a very chill and simple stream here. And for those who didn't see, this is the result of my stream today. I'm very happy with this. Yes, yeah. Alright, traditional art. I finished it. Now looking at it, I think I messed up a little bit here and there, yeah. But I think overall, not too bad. Tomorrow, grow 1 year older. No, yeah. You're also really happy, yes. Awesome Friday. Got it. Not me. Until you got some. You see, got some until New Year's on your side. Yes, yeah. Okay, but for me, today is the first stream of 2026. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I definitely am doing something a bit different. I've done a lot of different things here, like the whole traditional art, which I've not touched in a long time. Okay, and yeah, going forward, I'll probably do occasional traditional art streams just like this today, yeah. And hope you enjoy more traditional content. Yeah, is it 2024 for you? Yes, yeah. Ginga Victory is fun. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoy what you see here. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be more content. That is the most modern I see in the whole of this year. Yeah. My main goal definitely is to improve my art, is to improve my stuff, and I intend to booth at events more this year. It's not gonna be the Vito booth, yeah. It's gonna be Caturteer selling art booth. So if you want to support me, commissions and all, yes, you know how to. It's time I'm gonna open up properly. I don't think Ginga Victory be that strong yet, to be fair, unless they have new gimmick. But I'm watching to see what they do. New. Okay, so that, thank you so much, Everynyannnn. Okay, I'll be ending my stream over on YouTube's first. Okay, it was a great stream. Yes, try on Godzilla and all. Hey, remember, if you want to get any if you want to post any of your art, remember you can post in the Discord. The Discord is open for artists. Yeah, we're also discussing Toku stuff then. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoy it. Yeah? And I'll see all of you next one. Bye bye, YouTube.